Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries and furs, Trashkin, all good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm, of course, your humble host, your purveyor of pixels, your friendly bi-neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Rasp, a trash bear. And today, we're getting back into Wild Arms, Alter Code F. But first, I have a long walk back. As it turns out, the item scope is all the way back in heckin' Adlehyde. That's why we haven't turned up any items from me combing the deserts inside. Oh, them's dangerous. I actually bumped into them on my first run through. They can drop you to 1 HP. And call in reinforcements, so drop them, speedy McQuick. Well, there's our freebie. Heck. Fortunately, it doesn't get a free turn. But there is one more set of goodies back in the Sand Canal. So fortunately, it's not a complete loss. Did you analyze? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I just did. Spiffy. So we'll show off that, and then we'll come back in at Adlehyde. I'll spare you the entire rerun. But let's see what goodies the Sand Canal Monkey has for us. Come to think of it, might help to have the right person with the right tool hanging out. Oh, this is going to be a long jog back, but I dare say it's worth it. Whoa! Yeah, analyze one of those. I'm gonna go with the magic and firearms route with these pains in the neck. Ooh, heavy hitter. We'll just prop up those HP. If Rudy doesn't steal the show. Yep, Rudy stole the show. Well, heck, man. Granted, I also goofed the first free run starts of the episode. First, I goofed the intro. Then I goofed the run back. Not for any, odd reason, just quite literally, I got started on them and didn't realize I hadn't correctly set the volume level on OBS for the game. These things happen. Oh. The body may come to an end, but wishes never die. A dying wish is merely our will continuing into the future. You realize that, right? My master cherished the possibility of his life continuing on. The meaning of the future is to walk without fear of the past and convert wishes into being. It's possible if you have the will. That's my master's teaching. I now pass it on to you. That monkey which led us. I saw him somewhere. Where? Where did he go? Might be something significant in that. But first, treasure. Floor 11. Floor 12. Oh, I see. Each of the rooms are marked as floors here. So with that, and we have enough to fund the Adlehyde rebuild. So it's not a complete loss. So Trashkin, I'll spare you the rerun from this point forward and tune you back in at Adlehyde. Well, there's always time for one little grappling hook. All right, see you there, Trashkin. Oh. Okay, Trashkin, so that's some egg on my face. I forgot that we got warped to the Baskars. We don't have a way back to Adlehyde. I didn't realize until I made it back to Baskar. I'm like, oh, wait, that's right. I didn't hop here. I got teleported. Oops. So that'll have to wait for after the ghost, or the ship graveyard in the ghost ship, no doubt. Whoops. Well, back to our long, arduous backtrack that didn't need to happen. See you there. Ladies, gentlemen, and esteemed binaries, let's get this started proper. I had another instance of the constant select. I have no idea how that happens or why. Just on occasion, I find myself hip deep in it. I've selling the sound of waves and memories of the sea for a long time. What would you like to buy? They say the Guardian Blade that everyone is searching for is a sword of ultimate power. I wonder if a sword imbued with the Guardian's power would be as strong as it was 1,000 years ago. I'll fall asleep, huh? Well, I'm gonna keep my cash stocked because we've got a reconstruction project to fund. Oh, hey there. Nice shop. Very compact. Norman, the arm will never betray me, and I will never betray the arm. I was away from the shop, taking Wanderer came by to modify her. Taking Wanderer came by to modify her arm. Turns out she was the famous Calamity Jane. I lost a rare chance to modify an arm. That is well used. The Shrine of Value. It's a legacy left by advanced beings. There's still strange things that sometimes happen. The Wanderer who came by a few days ago was headed for Timney, but he was transported elsewhere. Goes to show, there's still a lot of unresolved mysteries. Is the Luck Zone still around? Or the Bad Luck Zone? Ooh, I've got reading to do. Once a lively fort, Yard is all but deserted now. That's because we don't have Arctica to trade with anymore. I don't mind being deserted like some off-season resort, but I do miss customers. So you're... yeah. Wanderers who visit this town are those who have heard of the Guardian Blade or the legacy of the Heartless Giant. Which one are you looking for? I'm betting we're going to end up dealing with the Heartless Giant. Oh, hey. How's it going, Borky? We dogs have heart, too. I enjoy sitting on the beach, watching the waves, and listening to Grandpa's words. I think if I lost my heart, all I'd do is sleep. I wouldn't want to take walks with Grandpa or chase tiny edges on the beach. That is why I think that sleeping giant just sleeps because he doesn't have a heart. You know, miss, there's a scary story of a ghost ship that has been told from ancient times at the yard. About a mysterious yet imposing giant black steel ship engulfed in a dense fog for 1,000 years. The sailors on board are not aware of their death and keep working for the captain, who is a ghost! Scary, right? My hobby is sorting through and collecting objects that drift to shore. A few days ago, I picked up some fish that was probably some ship's cargo. A town like this, where I can get along, where I could just get along and keep myself busy with random stuff like that. It's the perfect place for me, you know? I like to sit on the beach with my dog, drink sake, and watch the stars. The star guardian that shines in the night sky, the sea guardian that patrols the ocean, the wind guardian that whips through the air. It's like I can hear their whispers and listen to them singing. I feel it in my bones. You just gotta let your heart enjoy it. I don't think of his luck still a thing? Yep. Is there anywhere to grab a nap around these parts? Oh, hey, how you doing? Doesn't look great. I'm the man who escaped and lost his wife. Ooh. I want you to find, from amid the ruins, a keepsake of my wife, whom I deserted. I'm ashamed of my request. But you're wanderers. Won't you accept my plea? Well, I'd do it to see the ruins. I was very eager to become a famous wanderer. It was the Guardian Blade that I was seeking, a legend in this region. I was young and believed that putting myself in danger was courageous, but it quickly led to ruin. Furthermore, there was no Guardian Blade at Gento's Sun. For long, I was separated from my wife, and I barely survived to return. All I'm left with is this crippled leg. I ask you to please go to Gento's Sun and find my wife's keepsake, the last evidence of her life. Gento's Sun is southeast of this town. In the desert is a strangely shaped rock, directly south of the strangely shaped rock. I think you can manage that. We seek maybe an illusion. Gento's Sun. Wait, is this the Garden of Illusion? You need a good eye to distinguish between real and fake. Be careful not to be confused by false illusions which swirl around Gento's Sun. Proof the Guardian of Light exists. Please find my wife's keepsake. Illusions. It's difficult for a wanderer to find their way. Well, we gained knowledge of a sort. Hello there. 20 years ago, my husband sailed out on a ship to search for the Heartless Giant, but then he disappeared into the ocean. I decided to live here in hopes of finding his dead body, but it's not easy, you know? Whoop. My apologies, that's just a housewarming present. Eh. Well, now that I've rearranged your living room, a beach graveyard. Its title caught your eye. Do you wish to read it? Yes. The beach of the ship graveyard, also known as the yard, collects lots of flotsam due to the local tide and currents. Unusual pieces of a wrecked ship or trash that has been dumped illegally makes it onto the sand. Once in a while, though, a rare and valuable item may wash ashore, or even cursed objects that bring trouble. In ancient times, the cove was a popular spot for pirates who would sink merchant ships and wait for objects to drift ashore. With a name like Ship Graveyard and the infamous behavior of pirates, the notoriety of this harbor spread throughout the nearby seas, being the inner and outer. I heard Dan and his wife were attacked by a monster, the monster called Gigamantis that lives inside Gento's Sun. Dan regrets this day that he fled, leaving his wife Anna behind. They say that the giant's heart is divided in two, one side good, the other evil. I've always fancied that idea. Without the two sides, both good and bad, the giant's heart would not be complete. Well, I think you're onto something there. Ah, I'm like, is secret? No. Oh, that's an exit. Oh. Bunkus. Boingal. My grandpa used to say that a long time ago, Yard, and all the land around it, was the scene of the final battle. He also said that Ground Zero was created from this battle. It was the price we paid to win. I wonder if that's true. Well, search me, Gull. Nothing. Alright, this spot's clean. There's something to this. Oh, those are familiar looking blocks. Those are remodels from the puzzles in Free. Hey. I've been rewarded for my poor behavior. Oh, did you build the puzzles? I know this is random, but do you know about the puzzle box runes? Somewhere in Philgia, there's a very strange and ancient set of runes. No one knows who built them. They say the puzzle box holds within it the essence of all puzzles, and that its solutions are equally beautiful and artistic. Please, go find the mysterious puzzle box runes, and share with me its secrets. Then I can create even greater puzzle. For the love of puzzling! Ground Zero, okay. The scarred landscape southeast of the shipyard is clear evidence of the ferocity of the Great Demon War. This battleground is called Ground Zero. It was once a verdant land with much flora and fauna, but after the battle, the area never recovered and now is a desolate plateau. This sea of sand, lacking any life for the last 1,000 years, is slowly but surely spreading. It's a sad sight to behold. During the next 1,000 years, how much more this world will turn to sand? Whoa, foreshadowing! The clipping is pinned to the board. Are puzzle boxes puzzling you? Search the quicksand for the mysterious zone. Help is but a stone's throw away. The writer is someone named Amidia. Amidia? Amidia. Oh. I see what do now. I see what do. I see what do. Well, I got a force carrot for my troubles. I don't think I'm getting by that. I don't think I explode those. Nope. Can't get in under there. What about over here? Hey. Progress. Nope, that won't do. I need the ability to hop. I don't have that yet. Well, still, we're figuring out. Oh, hopefully this is the end. Welcome. I cannot provide luxurious dinners, but I can offer you a cozy room and a smile. Sold. Dan should forget what happened and start a new life for himself. I don't think that just because you destroyed someone's life, you should destroy your own life too. Well, I mean, you should take accountability for the life you destroyed, but yeah. They say that the Guardian Blade, created by an Elu blacksmith, can cut through the planet. I wonder why the Elu, who had such power, disappeared from Philgia. There are 3 wanderers, Dan, his wife, Anna, and Baguchi, who headed to Gento Son. During the expedition, they were attacked by a ferocious monster called Gigamantis. Only Dan and Perducci. Perducci! I'm sorry, for some reason my brain flipped over to strong bad and dangeresque. Only Dan and Pergucci escaped the wrath of the horrible creature. When Dan returned, he built a hut here. He now spends his day mourning his wife. I wonder where Pergucci is off to. Hey! Well, I think that's all the reading we've got to do. Yes, please. One moment, I'll get an abacus and my glasses. It'll be 280 gilla for everyone. Not terrible. I'm sure we had better accommodations, but, you know, like seaside, on the beach, and a decent, you make your fire to cook breakfast wherever you care. Well, I suppose that's not true of all beaches, but, you know, pretty good fire bases for beaches. Well, you gotta mind where you put your feet next to the fire, and you might want to dig up some rocks, just to give you a rough outline. Well, we know where do, what do. The only question now is, how do? Ship graveyard. When the currents around here tend to flow towards this town. That's why the wreckage of ships that sank in the inland sea reach the shore. Welcome to the ship graveyard. If you came here looking for a ship, you may want to head to the western harbor. However, we haven't seen any good ships for a while. This is the ship graveyard. This town's glory days are long gone, but you can still see beautiful sunsets. Well, I mean, see, I missed you. Hold on. When my wings are ruffled by the breeze in a strange way, it is a sign strange objects will drift ashore. My feathers are tousled now, so this means something strange may wash ashore in a few days. Oh, let me translate from Dev speak. Hey, go do something. Something will turn up later. Don't worry about it. I mean, I suppose we could just stand here and hope that the game brings a ship to us, but that's not really what you call proactive. Hey, Blind Gull. Guess with all the multiple interactions between other people and the voice lines, which took me until now to work out, roughly, I'm kind of grateful that only Cecilia can speak to animals because another free sets their poor dialogue team. My God, I appreciate the effort, but oh, the sheer workload. Whoa, you're new. Pretty sure the jam ramps aren't. We're gonna start 2 and 2. Make sure we get an analysis of both, because I have not bumped into these ugly mothers before. Peppercorn, olive branch 2. It seems like swiping is a good way to get hold of early items. Unfortunately, or to get hold of rare items, but I don't have the ability to swipe. I am not in the Swipers Union yet. They haven't given me my card, and that might be entirely attached to Calamity Jane. Oh, it gets worse. Not only are they terrible trilobite centipede-looking monsters, they smell bad. All right, let's wipe out the jammers. Wait, anti-physical barrier. All right, fine. We'll just have to power through. And oh, shell worms? Yeah, those are actually terrifying looking. Ah, dang it. All right. Antidote, Potion Berry, Revive. That seems like a good stock-up baddie, but... Well, guess we're just gonna have to apply some magic to this. Thanks, I hate it. Hey! Lucky break. Well, hopefully fire does something. Dang. When they said all, they meant all, huh? Oh, and of course they're poisonous. Hey! Well, that's another 2 in the book. Gonna have to slap a peppercorn on Rudy, but hey. Not getting a wee bit scuffed in a fight. Are you really fighting? Hey! You know, I expect this to be a floating island, but... Whoa! It is a floating island. Okay, well, floating structure, but, Yo, Editor Rasp, can we get a floating island count, please? Thank you. Close enough. An optical illusion. The power to grasp the illusion indicates the way. If you say so, game. All I see are walkways in the sky. Nullify Earth! Let's see what we're working with here. Ooh. Gaia stop. 2 and free. I have to remember this place doesn't come tumbling down. So he's Earth. I'm betting they're weak to water. I don't have water though. But I do have freeze. Or is water freeze? I don't remember. Curse you, elemental wheel. Well, elemental chart anyway. I am really starting to miss the old armor system. Cecilia keeps getting kicked pretty hard in these. Oh. I don't have a freeze ray. Can't douse them. Alright, well, let's try from A to B then. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting in some work with the good old. What if... No. Yeah, it's time to consult the guide. Un momento, Trashkin. Oh! Radar. We have radar. Bingo. Just go around here. Uh-oh. The heck are these? I know I fought these before. Previous games. Oh. This lot. Well, see how we do. One basic boosted shell coming up. Hey. And unfortunately, I just shot myself out of a heal. Hey, a free ray break. Lovely. And a level up, so we're back to full fight on Rudy. Terrific. I think I need a change rod for that. We can't hand pen it. Oh, hello. Ah! I see. This is built to confuse me. Well, it's debris. Hey, success. For once, bombs cleared debris. You'd be surprised how often they don't let me do that in video games. The weirdest stuff makes me happy in video games. Hey, oh, I see. So the scan's what did it. No, I don't see any other way to progress. Sure, I'm about to need. Yep. And away we go. Well, this appears to be something of a dead end, but good to know. Let's yank it. Oh! Bamboozled again. Potion berry. Oh, I forgot to scan those weirdos. MP up. Gimbal coin. I forgot to scan those weirdos. Well, let's see if we catch another match with those weirdos. Alright. Woo! And freeze to seal the deal. Not quite. I seem to be digging a hole. I may not be able to get back out of here. Here goes. Ooh. Bunk. And free MP. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, I like the design detail over the original for this, but it feels a little more piecemeal-y, a little more cookie cutter overall. The device responds to the door. Okay. Oh. Well, given that's the only one that lit. Oh. I'm gonna assume I need to light the center flame and only the center flame. Oh, wait. I need to light all of them. Okay. Well, that would be a brain scratcher if I didn't know about the radar already. All right. Hey! All right. Well, let's take a peek. Oh, them stairs seem like Progresso. I'm gonna check the other door real quick. Real speedily. Oh, hey! I bet that's one of those sealed monsters. Strong ominous pressures emanating from this object. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, Trashkin, I'm gonna refresh my soda and be right back. There we are. Refreshment set. Alarm set. Phone's charged. Am I forgetting something? I don't think I am, but that might creep up on... Oh, right. I gotta check on my headphones a little later. One of those absolute necessities on the trash heap is having a good set of headphones. Dealer's choice, wired or non. I ain't sponsored. But my go-to headphones are a little persnickety about recharging sometimes. Like, the case quality is good, but like every now and again they'll take a bump. One will jostle just enough to break the magnetic seal, settle weird, or onto a spot. The problem with magnetic charging ports is they're magnetic, and if you work in a particular nasty spot, like a trash heap, for instance, dang, Cecilia got speed bait there. Woo! Oh, I ain't canceling that counter. Show me counter. Aww. Actually, let's try Vortex. If Earth is effective against flyers, Wind should be effective against everything else. Hey! I like that they emphasize that Jack fights from the draw. Batos. It's a nice touch, given the emphasis on, you know, quick draw. Or on fast draw. It makes sense for the character, right? Like, they'd have done it the first time if they could have. I think. Can't sucker me, game. I know to check. Whoa! What in the flipping heck? Oh, that's the boss fight. 1 Gigamantis? 2! Alright, Some of a Solid Storm. Is there anything in my... that restores... Let's assume that and drop a wind on them, get a read. Thanks, I hate it. Just hoping. Oh, I probably should have done Fizz Up. I should have done Shield. Oh, God. I should have been thinking. Whew. Jack for the save. Dang. Alright, they seem to be doing physical, so shield time. Not gonna bite so hard now, are you? Oh, I ain't canceling no counterattack. I'll take free damage all day. Jack putting in some work. All right, go sniper round. Hey, that's one less to deal with. Well, it's all I can do, so it's what I will do. Terror War. I didn't think I even got a chance to cast Fragile. I didn't, did I? We're just zipping on through today. Planet Breaker. Here's hoping I'm guessing right. Yeah, this version's got some big Space Godzilla energy with... Oh, it's immune. Son of a... Do straight boosted. And I'll drop a Fragile, because better late than never. Heck! About to wipe out my Vite. Good, it dropped its defense. And right before the boosted shell. Dang. Oh god, that was enough. Okay, good enough. For some reason I had... And this bracelet, HP up 2. I haven't even seen an HP up 1. Good lord. Alright. What the heck is a hard grade? Oh, stone. Oh, when the heck did I pick those? Oh, right. I don't know what's at this top layer here. Well, before I turn that over, I want to do some reading, because every now and again they hide something in the descriptions. A bracelet with an bracelet an ex-wanderer gave to his wife. Inscribed on the bracelet is the phrase, "I will always protect you." Oh. Oh. You don't gotta sneak up and punch me in the heart like that, game. Was it Shax or Nova? I can never remember. Was it Shax Nova? I can never keep the Guardian name straight. This is a labyrinth where truth was covered. Shaman, release me. Cast light over the world with my power. Before this world is covered with fear, sorrow, and despair, open the future with my light. Flash hit. Well, it's always nice to have one more skill in the to-do. Oh, if you think I'm going out, you're oh. Just in case they were getting spicy with me. Come to think of it, I'd never scanned those little creepers, but I'm sure I'll be back when I'm hunting up for goodies. Well, before we do anything else, let's take a minute. Done defense up. And HP up goes with it quite naturally. Let's see, MP up. I think Ray Break's a good one to have here. Let's throw Fire Break on you. Oh, let's drop a dark break. Stone, sleep, poison, amnesia. Dare say it's worth having memoir pens on most of us. Kind of wish you didn't have to jump a cycle back there. There we go. I think that's a pretty good mix. A little extra HP. Oh wait, wrong town. Marching across the desert just going half blind. Oh, Malcolm? It's been a minute. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, Trashkin. Let me check the time real quick. Okay, so I'm thinking one boss is plenty. We're gonna resolve this little quest line, and we'll hop back into it, burn things solid next week. Sometimes things work out. You know, I don't want to get in over my head again. But let's see our retired wanderer. Oh, let me get that mouse off there. I used to think the only way to prove my strength was to rush headlong and recklessly into unknown areas. I never imagined it would lead me to my current state, where I fully realize my weakness. I like that they make me use the item as opposed to auto-selecting, but this is... I'm sure this is the bracelet my wife, Anna, was wearing. Well done. I appreciate that you brought this back. Thank you. If we didn't mistake courage for recklessness, we would have led a different life. It is such irony that you don't realize you have the power to protect something precious until you lose it. Courage and recklessness. Anyone can believe that flaunting power is courage, but it's meaningless. Only if you use your power to protect that which is truly precious, that is something you can truly call courage. If you call it courage, then This is the sword I used when I was a wanderer. It's old, but it has a secret power. I'm sure you'll find it very useful. Please accept it as a reward. Fast Draw, Acute Angle. Acute Angle is a fast draw skill that combines with Accelerator to lower an opponent's defense, increasing the damage done to the enemy. Penetrate special defenses, more effective towards stronger enemy, more powerful when combined. Ooh, you get out of jail free card. Oh, and they actually give me the XP. You use this towards next. Okay. Speed things are top. I need to do some training between sessions, though. We should get a cute angle up to speed, eh? A ship just arrived at the West Harbor. I knew you were going to say that, game. Which is why I think this is the natural breaking point for the session. Since it's a natural breaking point for the session, I want to stand and stare off into the sea while I do the outro. So, ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for dealing with me running off and halfway back forgetting that Adlehyde is not returnable to at this point. Mia culpa. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed your time here by the trash fire, please do consider hitting subscribe. It helps the trash fire burn bright, helps us reach more viewers, and can let you know when it's lit. And you can gather around to enjoy the trash fire again. Or you can wander up when you see it on your own. Either is fine. I mean, bell icon or no, that's your call. And of course, if you're already subscribed and feel like helping us out, well, shares help tremendously because YouTube so seldom bumps what we do around here. Comments are my favorite because I like hearing from folks and knowing that somebody's actually watching out there. It helps tremendously with the imposter syndrome. So, chatting up a friend, throwing up an embedded player, or a link when and where appropriate is always appreciated. And of course, likes, dislikes, because I'm not going to tell you what to do with the buttons, Trashkin. That's your call. And hype for however long YouTube chooses to do that. Help us reach a wider audience and help keep the trash fire burning. We've got plenty more Let's Plays to keep you amused if you've got the time, but if you have to depart us now, help yourself to a snack and a drink for the road, fold up that camping chair, don't worry about the trash fire, we've got that tended. Remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Tell the folks you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night. And I'll see you all in the next one.